Well, I never been thought as pretty. I never been in that great a shape. In conversation, I ain't witty. I'm a highly functional basket case. Self-medicating with amphetamines. I spend too much time caught in between. Total failure and something great. A well-planned risk and a definitive mistake. Fuck it, all of this is smoke and mirrors. Fuck it, there's nothing that I ain't prepared for. Passion is a bitch, you should get to know her. Cause living life safe is just dying slower. So fuck it, pour another whiskey shot. Fuck it, I'm drinking till the feelings stop. They say I shouldn't swear so much it shows, but you'll never hear my songs on the radio. So fuck it. Acting on my impulses, yes I am. I ain't got no self-control. Slowly learning what the cost is of trying to monetize a soul.
Holy shit, what the hell happened to your webcam? Well, good evening and welcome to 2 Dudes 1 Show.
I am Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Yeah.
And this is my partner.
Nothing face.
It always happens when we turn on the screen. Oh, that's not it.
Oh my god, bear with us here. We're trying to give you another shit show of a podcast tonight, on this fine day.
Yeah, that's right, properties. Yeah, dude, there you go.
Oh,
configure video.
God. Yeah, dude, I know. Where is the...
Just hit OK. Just go to camera control. Camera control. Turn off focus. Hit apply.
Okay. Yeah, and we're back. Now we're visible.
That looks good.
That looks way fucking better. So anyway, it is video game day. Did you know that? Of course you don't.
Video game day?
Yeah. Today
it was pizza day the other day, I think.
Yeah. But it's not as good as my favorite steak and BJ day. That's by far the best.
They need to make a facial day.
So anyway, we got a bunch of shit to talk about tonight, and then hopefully we're gonna get through it pretty quick so we can play some Destiny and try to get ready for this raid.
You're not playing.
Yeah.
You're not getting there. I might.
I'm not getting there. I'll probably be close.
It'd be like 2:30. By tonight?
By the end of the night, yeah, I'll be.
Tom, you gotta go. You're gonna have to at least.
I got some work to do, no doubt. So.
You should be playing right now. Like, here, do you want me to turn on my Xbox? You can like play
it
right now.
First of all, I got something in the mail today that I've been waiting on. A friend of ours.
It's a butt plug.
Mr. BG, the sensational artist himself, has commissioned me to build him a fight stick. If any of you guys are interested in fight sticks, I am building them now. We can get in touch. We can go over some like stuff and options. If you're interested, get at me on my social media. But I wanted to give a shout out, and this is the case. Of course, blank. All the artwork's going to be done by BG himself. So we're looking forward to getting to that project. Now,
I commissioned him
this case, all handmade, solid wood, plexiglass, rubber feet, everything cut. Ready for buttons, any layout. And it came from, actually, not too long ago when we did our Injustice tournament. We got a shout out to Mike C. What's up, guys? We're chilling out, man. Glad you're with us.
When are you going to make my dick board?
Your what?
Dick board.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you to give me to go ahead and round up some parts.
I want like some super bad dicks, like the lunchbox and the rocket
this man
dick.
wants his fight stick to have a bunch of super bad, like, hand-drawn dicks all over it. We'll leave it to him.
That's because...
But anyway, back to what I was saying.
Be interesting.
A while ago when we did our Injustice tournament, when we got the stick made, my buddy Joe from Baltimore Arcade Fight Club, shout out to those guys as well. They have a monthly coming up on the 30th of this month. I believe Marvel vs.
really?
Capcom is going to be featured on that.
There's another game coming out that should probably be featured on that. One that I'd actually go there to play.
Pokken Tournament?
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe we'll see what's up with that.
But I get off work at
Maybe we
2:30,
can. I can take my Switch. We
Wait,
can
what
get
day
them
do
guys
they do
playing
their
some
fight?
Pokken.
Saturdays or something?
Saturday.
Okay, that's better.
So, anyway, when we got the stick from him, I also got an older wooden case that he had. I redid it myself. Many of you have seen the Supergirl stick that I did and posted on my Facebook and Instagram, which if you're not following me, please follow me on Instagram, Master Chang Ho. But anyway, we tracked down the guy who made it, and oddly enough, his name, Fight Stick Guy. So you guys can check him out on Facebook as well, and we're working with him to get these handmade wooden cases. And he also does these like legit arcade tables and all that. So check him out, real cool dude.
Looks like he does regular tables.
Yeah, real straightforward. Yeah, and he does the monitor mounts and all that shit on there. Real straightforward. PayPal him. 2 weeks later, handmade Fight Stick case shows up at my door. So, BG, if you're not watching, I'm gonna get in touch with you this week and drop this off so we can get started on some artwork and some ideas for it. So definitely look him up on Facebook, give him a like, give him a follow.
That
He's
Dragon
always
Ball
posting
one's
cool
dope,
shit.
dude.
So yeah,
You should make a bunch of those.
you're not gonna make a
You can sell them.
Dragon Ball Z. Are you getting DBZ fighters?
When's it come out?
That one I believe comes out in like January. Now here's something savage as fuck. They're dropping the beta is going live
On
for
the Marvel
DBZ
Capcom Day.
next Tuesday when Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite releases.
That's pretty good. That's a good idea.
That's pretty fucked up. But see, and I'm surprised. Well, I'm not really surprised Atlas Games would do that. So.
Wait, Atlas Games. Well,
That's Bandai Namco.
Yeah, DBZ's Bandai.
But I'm surprised they would do that because they just have that. They just announced that partnership with Capcom.
Well, I mean, they're doing a lot right now, Bandai Namco.
Yeah, they're always pumping out some fucking games, man.
They're like the Japanese Ubisoft.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess what are you gonna make me eat some crow over this Destiny shit?
Dude, my man for months and weeks was like, Destiny, fucking trash, fucking terrible game. He bought it.
I did buy it.
He wasn't gonna buy it.
Well, I had no choice because everybody who I'm friends with on both systems is playing nothing but fucking Destiny. So
It's because it's
I just want to do hood rat shit with my friends, man.
the best game of the year besides Zelda. Actually, you know what? It's the best platformer of the year.
There's a lot of fucking platforming. It is basically a platformer. Every time you turn around, you're fucking hopping around on ledges and shit like
It's
that.
the best shooter/sports game platformer.
Yeah,
soccer in
legit.
there.
You're trash at soccer, by the way. I was lighting you up. I was like Ronaldo out there, bitch.
Yeah, so everyone's been playing Destiny. I've been playing a lot of Madden, too.
Yeah.
A lot of Madden.
Well, I recently picked up actually got it with me today.
Madden? Did you pick
I
up
recently
Madden?
picked up a new 2DS
God.
XL. Nice little upgrade to my OG 3DS, the tinier one.
Does Rita know about this?
Yeah. It feels a lot better. My daughter has a 3DS, not the new 3DS, but the 3DS XL, the first gen. This feels a lot better. It's kind of slimmed down a little bit. They did put the speakers in a funky spot, but I was able to steal my daughter's Pokemon Moon, so I've been playing that on here. I've been trying to get a stream set up, but I'm trying to hack this fucking thing. But it launched with the when I opened it out of the box, it already had the latest firmware on it. So the firmware, they're still working on a new way to hack
Mike,
this new
we're
firmware.
gonna get to that in a little bit, but we're gonna talk about Destiny first, cause.
Yeah. So
Wait, he didn't buy that. Mike, you don't have Destiny yet. What's going on?
He does have Destiny.
Does he really? I haven't seen him on there.
He was. You weren't playing the first night.
Mike, what Mike?
Mike C.
Oh, it's not Mike. It's not Ill
No,
Killer.
Candyman.
Oh, okay.
You got 'em mixed
I
up.
know he's got him.
They're both Mike C's. Different Mike C. You know, too many Mike C's. That's just anyway. But yeah. So I did end up picking it up. Early impressions of the game. Now I didn't play the first Destiny. It released at a point in time where I wasn't really doing much gaming. It was when I had my first daughter. Gaming wasn't really a high priority now, but now that we're settled in, 2 kids later, like I can finally get back to some gaming. And then when I finally got back into gaming, the game is such of a grind that I really couldn't get into it because everybody was so far ahead of me that I really had nobody to fucking play with anyway. And that was before we had all the looking for groups and all that shit on Xbox Live. So I am enjoying the game. The 30 frames per second is still a fucking issue to me. That was my number one issue with the game.
I don't have any issues with it.
Now, honestly, I don't think the OG Xbox or the OG PlayStation could run the game any higher than 30 locked. But on Xbox One, now I do have an S, which has a slightly higher clock speed on the processor. Barely enough to make a fucking difference, but I noticed the other night in a boss fight on a adventure I was in.
Oh yeah,
there was tons of fucking enemies on the screen, dude. The game was running like shit.
It will get laggy. It always
does. Lag wasn't the word, dude. This shit was chugging.
But here's the thing. Okay, Is it the game?
Chugging.
Is it the game? Is it the game though, or is it the servers? You never know what it actually is because it's always on. It's always online no matter what.
I don't know, man. I believe it was the game itself because there was like literally.
There's days
there was literally 40 enemies or more on the fucking screen.
There's days where I'll play at least Destiny 1. I'd play Destiny 1 and it would be great. Everything would be solid, and then there'd be days where it was total shit. So I don't know. They're trying to fix some servers right now.
Having said that, there is absolutely no reason that the Crucible is not 60.
Yeah, I think they could have did the Crucible.
The Crucible could have definitely been 60 frames per second. Obviously, I don't think most people are getting the game to play PvP.
No, they don't.
So most of it's about the co-op and the grind and all that shit, obviously. But no, I'm really enjoying the game. The story's good. The game does look good, even on the Xbox. It kind of makes me wish I would have got it for my PS Pro, because of how good it looks on the Xbox.
Well, you wouldn't be able to play right now if you got it for the Pro, so good thing you got it for the Xbox.
Why is that?
Didn't you hear about their server issue?
Oh, on the PlayStation?
They're having all kinds of shit.
They're still having server issues?
At least as of yesterday.
Because what did they announce? They got 1.5 million active players?
It was about 2 days ago?
Yeah, 1.5 million players. It's pretty good. I mean, honestly, the game's still young. We have to see how they're going to flow with this content. But speaking of the content, here is a Destiny content map highlighting the next few weeks.
Okay, alright, so I'll go over this. I'll let you know a little bit. Okay, so...
What's up, Layla? Hey, girl.
The Nightfall... Okay. Wait, is that the 12th? That's today. That's today.
Nightfall was
okay, the Guided Games beta came out. The Guided Games beta for Nightfall, just so you guys don't know, it's basically Nightfall matchmaking. You can find teammates, join games with them. So that's what the beta is. It's a new feature they didn't have. It's like an LFG kind of thing.
Yeah, like a dungeon finder.
Yeah, looking for group inside the game.
Okay.
So that beta launched today. It's a new feature. Last game didn't have it. I don't know what Flashpoint is. I'm actually interested to see what that is tonight. The new Nightfall came out. It's different than the last Nightfall. What they do is they're gonna rotate. I think it looked like when I was reading it, they had between 6 and 8 Nightfalls to rotate in between already. So it's a lot more than the first game. If you don't know what Nightfalls are, it's basically a strike, but it's a lot harder, and it's got like modifiers on it and everything, and it's timed, so you have a certain time to beat it. They have one at level 240 to 260, and they have one at level 300, which is like you get better loot for the level 300 one. People are already doing that. They're level 300s. So tomorrow the raid comes out. Trials of 9, which is competitive multiplayer. That starts Friday.
We're thinking the power level for the raid is going to be about 270.
No, they announced it's 260 to 280.
260 to 280,
yes.
Okay.
Exur, if you don't know anything about Exur, he is the exotic arms dealer that comes once a week. Okay. On the weekend. He stays Friday through Sunday morning. I don't know. It's legendary marks that you're trading, or legendary shards you're trading for him instead of strange coins this time. So I have 3 legendary shards. I think you get them the same way you used to, beating the strikes, beating Nightfalls, doing things at Trials of 9, doing things in the raid.
Yeah, you got a full-on Destiny banner right now, man. You're serious about this shit.
I'm trying to see if anything else. I need to figure out what the flashpoint is because I'm not sure. Exer's going to be here every week. The faction rally begins. The faction rally. You join a faction. New Monarchy. I think it's Dead Orbit and Future. Oh fuck! I forgot the Future something. But there's 3 factions. You join a faction once you unlock the tower, I guess. And then they're doing a guided games thing for the raid on the 26th, which means it'd be easier to find raid people. You have to have 6 people to do the raid. If you don't have 6 people, you're not going to beat the raid. Not a chance.
Cool.
So that's it.
All right, that's something else. Speaking of Destiny,
oh Jesus!
On Twitter today, I seen some shit blowing up about Destiny. All right, Mike. Peace out, man. Definitely check us out, and I'll definitely be checking out your stream tomorrow, and then probably streaming some Destiny later on myself as well. So now on Twitter earlier today, at work, fucking around, mostly while I'm taking a shit and stuff like that. I see a bunch of people talking about Bungie and shit's trending with Destiny 2. Now, they removed these particular gauntlets from the game today because somebody, I guess, notified Bungie and they tried to tell them that these gauntlets here have a symbol of hate on them.
I like, what?
And then Bungie replied with a real nice virtue signaling message that here at Bungie, we want everybody to have access to our game. And there was a lot of confusion about this because a lot of people were like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like you post, they wouldn't even announce what gauntlets they took out. Somebody, dug through the game, I guess, and found out what gauntlets were missing. These were the ones. Now, honestly, anybody who has been on the fucking internet anytime in the past 10 years may or may not know something about Kekistan, which is
I didn't know anything about that.
It is a fantasy country, okay, which started as a thing on was it Reddit or 4chan?
It had to be Reddit or 4chan.
I think it was 4chan. Okay, and it was some guy, and he was like a British dude or whatnot, and basically this concept started that, all these shit posters and trolls on the internet.
Yeah,
this is their country of origin.
They made him take out an Easter egg, dude.
Yeah.
That's an Easter egg right there.
It is.
Someone programmed
somebody knew what they were doing. Yeah. It's definitely
they've been known to do
like the check symbol.
Bungie's always done crazy shit like that.
So of course they released a statement. They found out this is what they took out. Now, Kekistan, like I said, it started out as a Reddit or a 4chan thing, and it had to do with all like the meme people on the internet. You know what I mean? The trolls, the fucking shit posters, and it was a fictional story about this was their country of origin, and they worshipped the Egyptian god Kek, which is a frog. And then came Pepe the frog, and then here is the flag of Kekistan. And this is not any way a symbol of hate. This is all troll shit. There's nothing serious about it. There's nothing hateful about it. Now this is the Kek flag that they came up with. Obviously, it does kind of share some elements with the Nazi war flag, but this is all internet fucking humor, meme type shit.
It also has a lot of K's in it.
During the it does. I mean, obviously it does, but during the election and all that shit, of course, Pepe the Frog like really blew the fuck up during the election and all that. MSNBC, I believe, were the ones that did a piece on this, and it was MSNBC who basically said that this was a sign of white nationalism and stuff like that, which is really not. It's about shit posting on the internet and dank memes and all that stuff. So once again, somebody what?
I was getting off screen. I'd be like, "Hey guys, come rate this house."
No. But no. So that's what that was about. It's just something that happened today, and a lot of people really don't even know what the fuck it is, and then people obviously that know what Kek is or Kekistan is, and dank memes are. They're just like, this is like the ultimate troll. They trolled so hard during the election, all the trolls with the Pepes and all that stuff, that I guess the media was tired of getting fucking trolled, so they tried to troll them back, but it backfired. So
fuck the media. Speaking of trolls and
Yeah, I mean,
you want to get to the. Well, what is he a troll? Is he a racist? Well, what the fuck's wrong with him?
I would label him racist. So I mean,
I think he is too.
If you're on Twitter on the internet in the past couple of days, you've obviously probably seen a bunch of stuff about the millionaire YouTuber PewDiePie.
Made $15 million last year.
Or you may not know a goddamn thing about PewDiePie, and you're saying, "What the fuck is a PewDiePie?" Well, here is PewDiePie. Oh, sorry. No, that's not PewDiePie. This is PewDiePie. Actually, that is a better representation of PewDiePie right now.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
So, he's under fire right now. First of all, PewDiePie, if you don't know who he is, since about 2013, he's had the most subscribers on YouTube.
He's the number one viewed YouTube personality in the world. I think he had over 13 billion views last year on YouTube.
Right. He's got 57 million subscribers.
And he does some shit he shouldn't do. He's got sponsors. Probably doesn't have any now.
Yeah, now
he had sponsors.
A couple months back. Was it last summer or was it a couple months back when he did the whole Hitler thing?
I think it was May. April, May. This year.
It was either a couple months back or the previous year. He was under fire.
No, it had to have been. It had to have been April or May because we talked about it on the podcast.
About some, yeah. He was in hot water over some anti-Semitic / Nazi praising bullshit that he did on YouTube. So, having said that, he did. What did he make? $15 million last year off his YouTube channel.
$15 million last year. He's already at 9 billion views this year too. So
he is a dude that the community has built up, and he's built himself into a millionaire through YouTube. Now, over the weekend, he was streaming some PUBG. Got into a shootout situation on one of the bridges by the military base. I watched the video. I didn't know really what he got mad about to yell at the other fucking player. So basically, he yelled out the N-word during his live stream with 30,000 people watching.
He called
now, and if you guys don't know about YouTube streaming, Twitch streaming, stuff like that, many of these people make money. A lot of them make a living. And some of them, like this guy, make themselves into millionaires, not only through their content on their YouTube channel, but also donation buttons and tip pages and stuff like that. People can make money streaming games. So essentially, it's the community that builds these guys up inevitably because they're the ones watching the shit. They're the ones supporting with their Patreons or their tip or donation pages and stuff like that.
Knowing his subscribers, he probably dropped that word. He probably got $100,000 in donations after he said that.
Well, he probably did. Now, there's a lot of mixed shit on the web, too, about him because there's a lot of people that are trying to defend him. Now, me personally, I think he's a fucking asshat. I don't support him to begin with. I think he's kind of a fucking tool. He already did the fucking Hitler video, and that's still, I believe, on his YouTube page. Even when he did that, he had a deal with Disney. He had a deal with Google.
He's just doing it for press, dude. He's just doing it for press.
Now, it is true. There's no such thing as bad press, man. But, he's pissed a lot of people off. And honestly, unfortunately, yes. Him being a douchebag, yelling out racial slurs.
Getting him more views
in front of 30,000 people. He's making money off of it, which is the fucked up part. Now, I'm not going to play the video of what he did because it's just fucking stupid. And
I don't want to get our YouTube page.
No, we've all heard the word enough fucking times, so there's no reason to give it more of a platform.
If you don't know the word,
but he did apologize, and he released an apology video. I believe, was it yesterday or early in the morning here our time?
See. What gets me with him? I can't do that. I can't stand the. They're gonna see it in a second.
Yeah. Okay. So here is PewDiePie
with his white frosted tips.
And here is his apology video. So we're gonna.
He's from Switzerland. He's not American.
Yeah, he's Swiss.
Hello. I wanted to make a statement on what I said in my previous live stream. You probably won't believe me when I say this, but whenever I go online and I hear other players use the same kind of language that I did, I always find it extremely immature and stupid, and I hate how I now personally fed into that
looks
part
like
of
Casey.
as well.
Bailey.
It was something that I said in the heat of the moment. I said the worst word I could possibly think of, and it just sort of slipped out. And I'm not going to make any excuses to why it did, because there are no excuses
just slipped
for
out.
it. I'm disappointed in myself because it seems like I've learned nothing from all these past controversies. And it's not that I think I can say or do whatever I want and get away with it. That's not it at all. I'm just an idiot. But that doesn't make what I said or
See,
how
this
I
video
said
is
it
edited as fuck,
okay.
too.
It was
Now, if you're
not
going to come out with an
I'm really
apology...
sorry if I offended.
I see the
or
edit.
Yeah,
on
that's
it.
what gets me about the whole video.
all of
Like,
this.
did this
Being
take
in
you
the
100
position I
fucking
am,
tries
I
to
should
say
know
you're
that.
sorry?
I know I can't keep messing up like this. And I owe it to
See?
my audience and to
It's-
myself.
it's
Yo's
edited,
laughing.
like-
better than
Yo's
this,
cracking up
because I
laughing,
know
yo.
I'm better than
That's
this.
why. That's why I
really
said
want
you
to
can tell.
improve
Look
myself
at
and
his
better
facial
myself.
demeanor.
Not just for me, but
There's
Maybe
no, there's
so,
no
dude, maybe
remorse.
so.
There's
that
no
looks up to
remorse
me,
in his
or
facial
anyone
features
that's
at all.
influenced by me, and that's how I want to move forward away from this. That's all I had to say. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hello. I
Oh.
wanted to make a.
So,
He seems a little too happy for an apology video.
yeah, I mean, to me, it doesn't seem sincere. Obviously, his views have skyrocketed because it's trending all over the internet. Like I said, even if you're not, like, into gaming or a fan of gaming or anything, you've probably seen or heard something about PewDiePie in the past week. And dude is a total fucking twat waffle.
Twat waffle.
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
That's
man,
one of your
it
words.
just slipped out. Like, okay, first of all, like, I live stream quite frequently. Of course, I don't have 30,000 people watching me live stream. Even if it's just anytime I live stream. You know, I don't use racial slurs in my normal life. I damn sure make sure when I'm live streaming, I'm not going to say anything that's overly offensive. Now, honestly, like, if you guys watch the podcast, we're all about some crude, fucking dry humor. Like, the more crude and the drier, the better for me. But you got to have some morals, you know what I mean? And keep it real. You can't be shouting out the N-word in front of 30,000 viewers. Many of them are probably kids, black kids. You know, you're going to apologize. Imagine how many... What about all the... Let's say, imagine how many black people donated to his fucking channel or donated money to him over the years.
You don't seem like the type that...
I'm just saying, dude. Yes. I watched the video. I seen the video. Was it a like... I think one of my friends said it best. He said, yeah, I can see it was just a visceral gaming reaction. Like, we all yell and scream shit at the TV when we're playing games. We do. It's part of gaming. Raging is part of gaming.
If he was 14 or 15...
Gaming is raging, and raging is gaming.
If he was 14 or 15, I would understand it. But the fact...
Yeah, I mean,
that
we've
he's
all
like,
played a fucking Call of Duty
The fact that he's
online.
like... How old do you think he is?
He's
30s?
26.
Oh, he's the same age as me.
Yeah.
At 1991, you're a fucking douchebag. No, but
Yeah, so yeah,
Or
we
the
don't
same as me.
support or condone racism. I do believe PewDiePie is a closet racist. I do believe if he's going to let something like that slip out on his live stream, I mean, there's no, you know, he knew he was live streaming. I'm pretty sure he knew he had 30,000 fucking people watching, and you know, you can tell by his reaction in the video that maybe, you know, he did fuck up. But still, there's no excuse. There's a million other fucking things that he could have yelled. Which brings us to our next little bit here. I just thought about it. There's so much other shit that he could have said. Now, they were shooting down on the bridge. Something happened. And he said, oh, man, what a N-word. What a M-word.
is that what he said exactly? I thought he said...
What a M-word. Okay, so in this situation...
Oh, yeah, he did.
In
That's
this
what I said.
context, I wanted myself and Mr. Don't Pay for Strange here to come up with 5 other words or phrases that we could use here that would satisfy us as well as not offend anybody for being racist.
Okay, well,
So,
do your number 5 one. No, you didn't order them. I ordered mine.
okay, now I want you to say, let's start with you. I want you to get in the character. You're playing PUBG. You're fucking... You're in the middle of a shootout.
I don't yell anymore, dude.
You're in the... Okay, let's say you're number 2 in PUBG. You about to get that chicken dinner. You can
but
smell
that would never happen.
You can smell the chicken dinner.
I'm not screaming.
What's your
Oh,
number
what
5?
A? I don't have what A. I did my phrases I said when I get pissed off
Just
on
yell
a game.
it. Yell it out. Let's hear
Look
what
my
you got.
team, bitch.
Okay, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Okay, coming in at number 5 for me. in that context. I'm a bit of an old-fashioned guy, so some of these old school words, man, we got to keep them alive. What a cunt!
Oh, okay.
Number 4 for you.
Well, if we're doing what a, I use phrases. I
said words or phrases. Go ahead.
Number 4 for me is fuck off, Chode.
Okay, Chode. That's kind of old school. Okay, number 4 for me. What a fucking mouth breather.
Okay.
Mouth breather is a good one.
Yeah, I get called a mouth breather sometimes by your friend.
Because you're always perverted mouth breathing in the fucking mouth.
Alright, this is one I actually use on everyday life. When I get pissed off at someone or I don't like what they're saying, I always refer to them as a fucking anal bead.
Fucking anal bead. I like that. Of course, I got son of a whore.
Okay.
Son of a whore. You can go. No need to pull. The closet racist out. Just go straight for the mama. Well, you don't have to be racist.
I had 2 for my next one. I had fucking virgin or no pussy getting motherfucker. That's what I had labeled down here. So making fun of them.
Dude, because a dude guns you down, so automatically he doesn't get any pussy because he's better than you in Halo 5. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Number 2 for me. This is another old school one. Well, for me, it's old school because it's been around for a while, at least in our neighborhood. What a twat waffle.
A twat waffle. Yeah, I've used that before.
Fucking twat waffle. I use that one quite frequently.
This one's kind of a old. My number 1's kind of a movie reference. I forgot what movie it was in, but I love calling people cum dumpsters. Cum dumpsters. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty derogatory without being racist. That would be a perfect substitute for the N word.
Yeah.
Assuming that you're not a racist. Now, this new one for me, this one, I just discovered this recently, and apparently it's a Scottish slang for vagina. What a badly packed kebab. A badly packed kebab, dude.
You gotta say that tonight.
You are a fucking badly packed kebab.
We need to start playing PUBG in the, we have to get into the main, chat room and record all the people, because people go crazy in there.
Oh, yeah,
everybody.
Dude. Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, dude. So.
Dude, I wish you had that on stream.
Now, if you guys are going to denounce racism, you guys don't want to support PewDiePie or other assholes like him who are closet racist, who also make millions off of what they do, us, the community, supporting them. I've made a little guide here of how to do this the correct way. Okay, now, first of all, you're going to want to walk, don't run, walk to your nearest personal computer. Okay, we're going to go to youtube.com. Okay, we're going to type in PewDiePie. Okay, we're going to click on PewDiePie. Now, if you don't, this is for subscribers of PewDiePie. If you're not a subscriber of PewDiePie, just go ahead and skip this and go straight to step 2. Okay, so we're going to unsubscribe from PewDiePie. Step 1. Okay. Now, step 2 is we're going to be quiet about it. We're not going to rant on fucking Facebook. We're not going to hit the Twitter and hashtag PewDiePie, hashtag closet racist, none of this. We're going to be quiet about it. You know why? Because he's not going to make money off us if we're fucking quiet about it. As long as he's not trending, that's going to hurt his personal income here. So we're going to be quiet about it, okay? And then while still on YouTube, we're going to type in something like 2dudes1show.
I can dye my hair white.
And we're going to go to 2dudes1show. And this is going to be weird. Check us out right there. Oh man, the alternate universe. And then we're gonna go down and we're gonna subscribe to 2dudes1show or another fucking YouTuber that does not support racism, condone racism, or use racial expletives on their stream. It's just bullshit, you know. I'll say I'm not black, but then again, I'm not white. Okay, I don't know what it's like to be black and deal with, you know, certain shit that they have to deal with. But I also know what it's like to be, you know, mistreated or discriminated against because of the color of your skin. And that's not fucking cool. So, we don't need that bullshit. there's plenty of other people on YouTube, on Twitch that want nothing more but to interact with you guys rather than, have you give them $5 a month or, subscribe to their channel for money and all that shit. There's guys like Don't Pay for Strange here. He will gladly sit in front of this webcam and talk to you guys about, tentacle porn,
Strippers I made to 7-Eleven.
Stripper anal ring toss. The time him and his buddy walked to 7-Eleven so he could beat his meat in the bathroom while his buddy got Wendy's.
That's the rumor. That's the rumor going around right now.
I have a video clip of the conversation.
I have denied that. That did not happen. Ever.
So, we also got...
Do you have a video of me being on 7-Eleven?
No, but dude, that is right up your alley of something that you would do. As especially coming from a man who refers to himself as Don't Pay for Strange.
I don't know if I'd walk that far. That's that.
Nintendo Direct.
No, we're on the issue of race, and you just skipped into the wrong thing. We were on the issue of race.
Oh, sorry. Okay, and so what happened? Some YouTube streamers got a early copy of South Park: The Fractured Butthole. Yes, I said fractured butthole, and a lot of people. This is more racial controversy.
No, I don't think it. I think it's funny.
So some early
good trolling. About
some YouTubers got some early access to it for an early review kind of deal, like that first IGN impression. People. Was it IGN?
I don't know. He said
I forgot who it was. I watched.
I was assuming IGN.
Yeah, so I watched it. It was kind of funny. So anyway, a lot of people are outraged over this. This is another trending topic. South Park: The Fractured Butthole comes out next month, and early access, early stream of it caught these streamers completely off guard.
Dude, I couldn't.
They got a pretty in-depth character maker on there. The character customization, you tweak out
pretty
your
in-depth
South Park.
difficulty.
So yeah, so when it comes to
game difficulty,
yeah, they were streaming, they're making their character, and then it says select difficulty. And when it comes to select difficulty, many of you may or may not have seen this. But when it comes to the difficulty, instead of your typical easy, medium, hard, fucking brutal shit like that, it is a skin color meter.
That is great.
And obviously, the lighter your skin is, the easier the game is.
Do you know what it says, though?
Yeah, I do. We'll get to that. So, and the darker your skin color, the harder the game is for you. And then, while they were scrolling back and forth, first of all, they were in, shock. If you do have a chance to watch the stream, definitely YouTube it or Google it and watch it. It's funny as hell. Just to see the reaction from these two. It was a dude and a chick. It may have been IGN. I'm not sure.
Didn't you say someone left?
He was like, I'm just gonna leave. He just didn't know how to react. They were it was complete fucking shock. And now, as they're scrolling around, Cartman's voice comes on and goes, "Don't worry, it doesn't affect combat. It just affects every other aspect of your life."
Yeah.
And the developer, when they asked the developer about it, they said, well, people will talk to you differently. It affects the way, how much money you get in the game. Because obviously currency is a big part of the game. And then another big part of the game, obviously you're in school, is to go to Mr. Mackey, the guidance counselor's office, and talk to him. And then come to find out, there's also you can make your character gay, or transgender, even like that, and that affects the difficulty as well. It also affects the way people talk, react, and treat your character in the game. And then obviously once you go to Mr. Mackey's office, I've seen clips of him like, well, okay, a lot of people here might not agree with your lifestyle, okay? and stuff like that. So now a lot of people are pissed off about this for obvious reasons. A lot of people are okay with it. I'm kind of okay with it.
It's South Park. This is
Matt Stone and Trey Parker at their finest.
South Park has always been the best. South Park, I could say South Park is the original internet troll. They are the right. Troll. The first ever animated troll show.
It's clever social commentary. And honestly,
I hope they go this way with the season. I hope they go this way with the season.
And this is what South Park is obviously known for, and one of the reasons why they've been able to stay relevant since the late 90s. And That's
Early
that's
90s.
their fucking thing.
How
Yeah,
they
they
been
were late
around?
90s, like probably around.
94?
No, I believe it was 97.
What, the Jesus vs. Santa episode? I thought it was like
No,
94.
I remember the pilot coming out. I believe South Park came out in 97. I was in elementary school, dude. We were all watching South Park. It was the greatest fucking thing. We were like 5th grade, 6th grade. But yeah, I think it's brilliant. Matt Stone and Trey Parker, they have an interesting take on social issues and how they bring them to light. And I'll go even more depth. Like constantly, the adults are the fucking assholes. They're fucking shit up. You see this life through the kids. The kids, obviously, are the only ones that have like logical thinking half the time, minus Cartman. The adults fuck shit up. They're acting like assholes, and the kids, collectively come together and fix things, or have an epiphany, or come to some realization by the end of the episode. And the way they do it's clever as hell. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people don't watch it. They think it's fucking stupid. But, the older I get and the more I watch South Park, I just realize, like, damn, maybe if more people looked at social issues the way South Park brings them to light, they would just realize, how much stupidity is in the fucking world. And, people would
Type in
just
YouTube.
go about their day. So, what are we doing?
It is 97.
I thought it was
Type
97.
in South Park premiere. They released the first trailer for the season.
No, we can't do that.
Why?
Because it's gonna get taken down for copyright.
Oh.
We get enough copyright flags as it is. So there's that. Obviously, let us know what you guys think in the comments section. And then the Facebook group, obviously. 2dudes1show Facebook. Oh god. I seen Master Chief. So, but yeah, let us know what you guys think about all these issues, really, in the comments below. I'm trying to get logged back online here. My phone died. Actually, Nick, bring up the comments on your phone. The chat, so we can keep moving
I'm
here.
not on YouTube though on my phone.
Fuck.
I just got a new phone. Remember? Oh, guys, the phone war is over. The iPhone was announced today. Note 8 kicks its ass in every single aspect, so go out and get yourself a Note 8. And don't fuck with the iPhone anymore. They still put a 12 megapixel camera on it.
Just go to Facebook and hit. Oh, you got it. It's right there.
Ooh, we have 2 people watching.
Cool. So, Nintendo Direct event tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Tune in for nearly 45 minutes of information, mainly focused on what's headed to Nintendo Switch
Don't let me see the
and
comments
Nintendo
now.
3DS over the next few months, including new details about Super Mario Odyssey. Now, a couple weeks ago, they had like a little indie showcase on a Nintendo Direct event, so I'm really not expecting to see any indies here. A lot of speculation has been going on about what they're going to show us. I reached out on Twitter to Laura Kate Dale, who's been spot on with every Nintendo leak she's had. She leaked the Mario Rabbids crossover game back in like November, and everybody told her, it's not fucking happening. You're full of fucking shit. Literally everything she's ever said about Nintendo has been spot on. Well, I say maybe not everything, but like
What's up, Andre?
like 98%. What's up, Dre? So we definitely want to. I said, Laura K. Buzz, should we be excited about Nintendo Direct? Do you think they'll have any surprises for us? She says it'll be worth watching. So I have some indication that maybe she knows something. Obviously, we're going to see. I believe we're gonna get our final look at Pokken Tournament before it releases. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure they're going to announce some sort of Pro League or Pro Tour for Pokken Tournament. Just this past week at whatever
Mario.
major was going on, they had a major Pokken tournament.
Are they gonna announce their achievement system? Is that what's happening?
We're getting to that. So over the past
Right, we
week
gotta
at a
wrap
major
Wrap
FGC
up.
event, they had a Pokken tournament with some of the money that was the prize pool was funded by Evo for Pokken Tournament, raising so much money
Okay.
on their fans'
Okay.
choice thing. So I believe we're going to see Pokken Tournament one last time. I think they're going to announce some sort of Pro Tour. Obviously, like you said, there's an independent developer in the past week who came out and said that Nintendo.
Well, they kind of accidentally, I guess you could say, dropped the ball on that one. They were
Right.
probably working on achievements for their game, and they're like, oh, they're like, yeah, Nintendo is working on achievements, and they're like, oh, we've heard it a few times, rumors, so.
And Nintendo's normally pretty good about keeping their shit on lock. Now, also Reggie announced within the past day or two that they're going to drastically increase stock of the SNES Classic. And a lot of places now are going to do like basically first come, first serve, like midnight launches and stuff like that. So
how much should I sell mine for? $250?
$500.
Ooh, I'm gonna make some money off of this.
If you scalp those SNESs, I'm gonna stomp them.
I only have one. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna scalp the only one I got.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not really scalping. That's just.
I don't need it. Like what? I'm not a Nintendo fanboy, so I don't need it. That's not something I put in my collection. Now, if this was my original Xbox, then.
Now, what I hope to see tomorrow, like I said, I don't think it's going to be anything to do with indies because they had that showcase a couple weeks ago. Possibly get just a glimpse or a little bit more on the new Metroid game that they're working on.
Mario.
Possibly get another update on the Pokemon game that's coming.
Mario.
Now, Laura Kate Dale, back in March, said that they were planning for a Smash Brothers game first quarter 2018. We may or may not see something on that. But originally they said it was going to be just like an extensive port, like the Mario Kart and stuff like that.
Where's our GameCube games at?
I don't know, man. I wouldn't expect to see anything. If we see something for the Virtual Console tomorrow, I'll be fucking impressed. Because as of now, like I said,
What do you mean you'll be impressed? How this should have been there.
Well, not impressed. I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised. And I'm not going to be impressed. But even now, like I just picked up the new 2DS XL. So I went back in and instead of recovering my account from my original 3DS, tried to link. I was like, okay, I'll link my my Switch account. You still can't even do that. So I don't think Virtual Console or anything's coming.
Look at the what?
I can't sign in with my Switch account.
Dude,
I have to use the account that I had on my Wii U and 3DS.
They gonna bring Netflix, maybe?
YouTube's coming.
Where's Netflix? I need Netflix for my room, dude. I need something. It plays Netflix. I have nothing in my room but my Switch. I need Netflix on my Switch.
Just Netflix?
Pornhub's okay too.
Pornhub app could be a thing.
Yeah,
so, and then we're gonna get an in-depth look on Super Mario
DS,
Odyssey. Right? So what?
You can do Pornhub on the DS, can you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Wasn't that the most used?
It wasn't the most used mobile device, but it was surprisingly high on the list of mobile devices. It was up there, and then obviously. We're going to get an in-depth look at Super Mario Odyssey, more info on that. Maybe we'll find out what the fuck this Donk City is about.
I have no idea what that is.
That's the city that he's in, the main city.
Oh, he was in New York.
No, it's Donk City. New Donk City, son.
So it's New York.
Yeah. So.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll be tuning in just to see that. But I hope, like I said, I think we're going to see the Pokken.
I don't think we're going to see anything.
And then... I think they got something up their sleeve because Bethesda the other week, they had a
Dude,
yeah.
No, they are. They're
rumors, and then
Is it 4 or 3?
Supposed leak from a Bethesda
3 or 4.
Bethesda employee suggested that Bethesda had a unannounced game that they were going to unveil soon.
Is it 3 or 4?
Rumors have it that it's going to be Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition. And it's going to be on the Switch. Now, obviously Skyrim's coming to the Switch, so we know the Switch is capable of running Skyrim at a playable level.
Oh my god!
But like I said last time, the Tegra chip, that's the same thing the NVIDIA Shield tablets were running on. They can run games.
No, camera Fallout. Dude.
No, dude, I'm getting. Why wouldn't it be able to? Obviously, not gonna have fucking mods on it. If it can run Skyrim,
okay, if it can run Fallout, why didn't EA put Madden on it?
That's EA, dude. It's up to the developer, dude.
Where's NBA? Is NBA coming with the NBA launch?
2K's coming. I believe so. And it's gonna be honestly, I did see the 2K18 is gonna be 30 frames per second. It's gonna be the full game.
30 frames per second.
Yeah.
On a sports game.
Yeah.
That's dog shit. You think Destiny's dog shit? That's dog shit.
Well, I mean, you're playing Destiny at 30 frames per second.
But...
And you have a $5,000 PC right here. You could be playing it at God knows how many frames.
Yeah, but
in 4K.
Yeah, but I'm not, none of my friends play Destiny on the PlayStation, on the PC. If it was cross-plat, then yeah, I might think about it.
No, they're not cross-playing.
Oh yeah, exactly.
No, I would say if we were running at 60 frames on console, I would say yeah, we could maybe toy around with crossplay. But no, you're getting murked. We're getting murked as it is in Destiny.
Have you played a game yet on the multiplayer?
Yeah, the Crucible's trash, dude.
You don't like it? I'm pretty good.
It's not bad, but you can definitely see. Now, you guys, when we were playing the other night, you guys were like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I can't tell that it's 30 frames per second."
Yeah, we can.
For one, you have astigmatism. For two, look, I play mostly fighting games, which are always 60 frames per second. When you play a game, when you're normally playing at 60 frames per second or above, and then you drop down to a game that's 30 frames per second, you notice.
Yeah, but I'm not a trash fighter gamer, so.
A trash fighter gamer. What the fuck is that even supposed to mean?
Trash, dog.
Because, okay.
You should stick to solitaire.
Trash. Okay. You can't... You hate on fighters because you are more trash than I am at fighters.
Dude, okay.
You have no concept of frame data.
You got me in it. You got me in Injustice.
And I'll whoop that ass.
You got me in Street Fighter. I got you in Tekken. You barely got me in Pokken.
You did not get me in Tekken.
I did get you in Tekken on live stream. I did.
And you will not play
Twice.
Tekken. How many times I asked you to play Tekken?
I got you on the original I got you on Super Ultimate Street Fighter on the Switch.
Look here, you fucking.
You want to go back to that?
Look here, you fucking badly packed kebab. I'm not. You and a couple others are the only reason I bought Tekken for the Xbox. And you motherfuckers have never played since the release date.
I don't even know where my fight stick went, dude.
You need to find that shit because I think you got my Brook converter.
It's in a book bag somewhere in one of these rooms. No, I got you in Super. What was that? Ultimate Street Fighter 2? Got you in that. Got you in that. Got you. I've gotten you in NBA. I got you in Madden. I've got you in every sports game we've played.
Okay, we'll see.
I gotta get you. If we played Halo 1-on-1.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Are you getting it?
Yes, and I'm gonna fuck you up in that one.
Oh.
Yeah, that will be my fighter.
No. It's 3v3. It's gonna be something like Marvel vs. Capcom
I don't like
style.
that. I wish it was 1v1.
Oh, now he doesn't want to play.
I'll get it.
Okay, now look. Speaking of fighters,
they have a 1v1
I do
mode,
have a
right?
game that I want to show you guys.
They have a 1v1 mode, right? It's not all 3v3, right?
No, it's all 3v3. Well, I'm sure you can play 1v1, but when you're playing ranked play and all that shit, it's going to be teams.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm like not on the team with you. It's like 3 people on my team.
Yeah.
Okay.
You pick
all right,
3
that's
fighters.
not bad. It's like
okay,
tag.
now
Tag.
I believe it was the 4th of September. This game came out, and it's been up on my radar for obvious reasons. And it's only $7.99, I believe, on Steam.
I don't want to see this.
Dude. This game is like, it's so like, I don't know, it's so funny to me. It's called Fight of Gods. If you guys haven't seen anything about it or don't know anything about it,
oh, you know,
here's
this
the trailer.
Is going to be Jesus and stuff in here.
I've seen a bunch of live streams on it too. It looks pretty entertaining. And this is also, a lot of people are wondering about this. Fucking Jesus, dude, like he's got the pieces of the cross. Boom, boom. $7.99 on Steam, dude. Would you buy
it? They should have put some more work into it. It looks too choppy for a PC game, man.
Dude,
that should be 4K.
I want to play that shit so bad. I'm gonna maybe this weekend I'm gonna download it and at least give it a try. You can't not, dude. You're gonna be hook up with your man JC and start busting skulls open.
Well, dude, if you want to play as Jesus, I mean, or see
Moses
Jesus in the
is
game,
in it.
I guarantee you Jesus is in the South Park game.
So look up the characters. See what characters are in this bitch.
And what?
Fight of Gods.
Fuck.
I know it's Anubis is in there. I've seen Anubis. I've seen Zeus. I've seen Jesus, Buddha. I don't think they better not have put Muhammad in this bitch.
Dude, that would be.
No, they wouldn't do that. There's a big disclaimer in the beginning, on their page, on their Steam page, that this is not made to be offensive or anything like that. You just type in a character list.
Dude, it's not.
You don't even know how to fucking Google something.
Okay, here we go. I'm on the fucking Steam store right now.
Oh my god. Grown ass.
No,
man.
because when I type in Fight of God characters, Dragon Ball Z comes out because they have one of their movies is called Battle of the Gods.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, well, fuck it. Basically, every major religion, you guys can duke it out.
Alright, here's an article. When first announced, Fight of Gods looked to be your standard heavenly brawler with the unusual assortment of deities from the Norse, Chinese, and Greek pantheons?
Okay.
How do you pronounce that?
Huh?
You ever seen that before? Never seen that word before.
I don't even know where you're at. Moses. Yeah.
No.
Pantheons, yeah.
Is it pantheons? What the fuck's a Greek pantheon?
Like ancient Greeks,
Is that what they refer to them as? I've never heard that before.
I guess.
Buddha, Jesus and Buddha join the roster. Prophet Moses. So it's just the Greek and Chinese and Norse gods and Jesus, Moses, and Buddha.
Anubis is in there too. There's a bunch of gods. So I'm gonna check it out. Maybe do like a live stream or something of it, just because it seems like it'd be funny as shit to play. But I guess that's it. Like you ready to get the Destiny stream going?
Yeah, he's gonna go home and he's gonna put Destiny on. I'm trying to see how to pronounce this fucking word now.
That's so fucked up. So that's it, guys. Just a reminder for everybody that's in the Facebook group. Strange here, we're supposed to be picking the top memes of the week. You guys aren't posting the fucking memes. Post some dank ass memes.
I want funny ones.
Yeah. They gotta be original. Make them funny. They don't have to be gaming related. Because you guys are missing out. You're gonna get a $25 gift card at the end of the month to whoever drops the dankest meme
Pantheon
of the month.
Pantheon.
So, and then as always, check
Okay.
out Sense Gaming, controller accessories, stuff like that. If you guys want a fight stick, get at me. Shout out BAFC.
Oh, that's the temple, Tom, in Rome. That's circular temple.
Oh, okay. Shout out to BAFC.
It's just
Those guys also having a monthly, like I said, on the 30th. Shout out to Arrow with a Name Gaming. Thanks for supporting the channel.
Shout out to
Andre.
Rito watches, so shout out to Rito. You need to come back.
Rito, Brian, Twin Warren Chief, my man T Shade,
Big
Mike
shout
C.
out! I got shout out. Big shout out to my brother Brian. He's at Salisbury University. He joined.
Up in that booty.
He joined or made the Ultimate Frisbee A team.
What the fuck is motherfucker all team? Okay, he's broing down hardcore.
Throwing the bro down.
Got some fucking Sperry topsiders, some high socks,
It's a
and some
travel
short
A team.
shorts.
They go and travel and play other colleges apparently.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
All right, shout out.
Ultimate Frisbee.
So, oh.
That guy looks like you. If you had hair, that's what you look like. If you dyed
He kind of looks like Casey, dude. Bring it up like.
Well, I
Leilani,
never
are you
been
still
thought
with
as
us?
pretty.
Tell me this doesn't.
Never
tell
been
me
in
that
that
doesn't look
great
like
of shape.
Casey, kind of.
Conversation, I ain't witty.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Check us
I'm
out.
a highly
Destiny
functional
stream
basket
coming
case. Self-medicating with amphetamines. Spend too much time caught in between. Total failure. something great. A well-planned risk and a definitive mistake. Fuck it, all of this is smoke and mirrors. Fuck it, there's nothing that I ain't prepared for. Passion is a bitch, you should get to know her. Cause living life safe is just dying slower. So fuck it, pour another whiskey shot. Fuck it, I'm drinking till the feelings stop. They say I shouldn't swear so much it shows, but you'll never hear my songs on the radio. So fuck it.
Peace out.
Acting on my impulses, yes I am. I ain't got no self-control.